Hello everyone, मेरा नाम विशी है. We are starting a channel called Vishy's Kitchen और आज हमारा पहला वीडियो है. तो उसके लिए we have decided to cook Rajma Chawal, which is the most comforting dish in every Indian household. Our mom used to cook us every other week and today we are going to make it with our own twist. Please make sure to keep up with the channel and I'm sure there are more videos to follow. Let's start cooking. Let me introduce the ingredients. We'll use 1 whole onion, half a clove of garlic, 1 can of cherry tomatoes, 2 cans of red kidney beans in chili sauce, mixed blend of all the masalas which includes haldi powder and coriander powder and a little bit of extras, Kashmiri Lal Mirch, Rajma Masala which will be the base for the whole thing, curry powder, our Garam Masala, olive oil and salt. Alright, let's start cooking. We have heat up the pan. We'll put a little bit of olive oil in it. Let the oil heat up. First, we'll put garlic. Toss it for a while in the oil and let it turn a little bit of brownish. Try to chop the garlic in really tiny pieces as much as you can. The smaller the piece, it cooks faster. If you have bigger chunks of it, it will cook very slow. The garlic has started turning brown. This is when we add our onions. Our onions have started turning brown. They started turning a bit flimsy, charring. While we were doing this, we had put on our steamed pot of rice. You can make any amount of quantity that you feel like and you can use any method that you want because it's very basic. And another tip would be while you are preparing these onions, feel free to add some salt in it just to speed up the process. Not too much, just a little bit. Alright, with this we'll put on our next ingredient, which is the cherry tomatoes. I have chosen the cherry tomatoes because they're a bit sweet and it blends perfectly with the masaledar, with the masala spicy, Rajma curry. So 1 full can of cherry tomatoes for 2 cans of rajma. As we mix it in, try popping them because you want it to really create a paste in there. I don't like the usual method of making a blend of onion and tomatoes in a grinder. I find this better because it's chunkier, it's really the way you want it. You can mush it as much as you feel like. If you want the chunky parts, you can keep the chunky parts and just keep tossing it, and popping these is really fun, to be honest. We'll just let the tomatoes and onions really mix in, let the water excrete out before we add our next ingredients. So as our tomatoes have secreted all the water, getting it a bit chunky, get back on medium heat. First we'll add a half a teaspoon of haldi and coriander mix, half a teaspoon of garam masala, curry mix, half a teaspoon of Kashmiri Lal Mirch, teaspoon of Rajma Masala, and really mix it well with the tomatoes and let the masala cook with the tomatoes as it turns a bit darker in color before we start our next ingredient. As our tomatoes and the masalas have mixed up properly, With this, we'll add our last ingredient, which is the red kidney beans in chili sauce. And last but not the least, we'll add like nearly a half a cup of water. On medium heat, we'll let it simmer for like about 10 to 15 minutes. And our Rajma curry is ready. Lower the heat, and with this, we'll just top it off with a little bit of fresh corianders. Alright, with this, our Rajma curry rice is ready. Our very loved homemade kidney beans curry. Yo! Just want to let you know कि आज ये हमारी पहली वीडियो थी. This was our first one. Turned out pretty good for the first one. Would like your like and support, and please tune in for the upcoming videos. Thank you very much. Bye bye.